Have you ever heard a news report say about 50,000 fans attended the concert? The actual number was probably something messy, like 48,756. That's rounding in action. It's not about being lazy, it's about being clear. Rounding turns complex numbers into friendly ones that are easier to understand and remember, helping us estimate and communicate better. The core rule is simple, and you might have heard the rhyme. 5 or more, raise the score. 4 or less, let it rest. Let's put it to work. Imagine we need to round 847,623 to the nearest thousand. First, find the thousands place. That's the 7. Now, look at the digit just to its right, our deciding digit, which is a 6. Since 6 is 5 or more, we raise the score. The 7 gets bumped up to an 8, and every digit after it becomes a 0. So, 847,623 becomes a much cleaner 848,000. But here's a common trap to avoid: successive rounding. Let's say you need to round 6,847,392 to the nearest thousand, and also to the nearest 10,000. You must always go back to the original number for each calculation. Rounding to the nearest thousand gives you 6,847,000. For the 10,000, you look at the original number again. The deciding digit is 7, so you round up to 6,850,000. If you had just rounded your first answer, you'd get a different, incorrect result. This skill is everywhere, from population statistics to scientific measurements, but it has its limits. You wouldn't want a doctor rounding your medicine dose or a bank rounding your account balance. Precision is critical in those cases. Rounding is a powerful tool for making sense of a world filled with big, complicated numbers. The real mastery isn't just knowing the rule, but knowing exactly when to apply it.